State Champs High School Sports Show has been bringing you the best of high school athletics from around the mitten for 15 years. This summer, we are going to recap a few of the most exciting years, filled with star players, legendary coaches, and unforgettable plays. This week, we reminisce on the year 2013 for the third edition of the State Champs Yearbook.
CHAMPS Yearbook is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And National Coney Island. Celebrate National Hot Dog Month at National Coney Island, home of the official craving of summer. National Coney Island, doggone good.
Welcome to State Champs Yearbook. I'm Daniela Bruce, and this week we're going to take you back to the year 2013. We've got an action-packed show for you this week, including a look at 2013's best program, a program that just took home their 6th straight title, and a football team that shocked everyone with their playoff push. Let's get started. Best program of 2013 goes to the girls lacrosse team from Rockford High School. In the past 7 years, no team seems to be able to touch the Rockford Rams girls. Rockford's head coach Mike Emery has led the team to 6 straight Division I championship wins that all started in 2013. In that season, the ladies won 20-plus games for the first time since 2009. In the state championship game against Bloomfield United, the Lady Rams never took their foot off the gas and came out on top 16-7, led by a 4-goal performance from senior Erica Newman. Since April of 2016, the Rams have won 27 straight games against in-state teams. Their most recent championship may have been their most dominant, with 3 All-Americans on the team, one of them being Erica's little sister, Brooke. It was no surprise the girls won 25-5. The last 6 years aren't the only time the Rockford girls have sat at the top. In 2010, Rockford won their first ever state championship over Brighton, 19-11. Coach Emery has built a dynasty at Rockford, and this past season he hit a milestone, winning his 200th game. This Rockford team has no plans of slowing down anytime soon and will depend on their championship experience for future success.
"2013 proved to be a remarkable year for one team out of Livonia. The Clarenceville Trojans struggled in previous years to accomplish successful season outcomes, having records of 3-6 in 2011 and 5-4 in 2012. With coach Ken Fry leading the team, they won the district championship over Detroit U Prep 31-22 and a regional title over Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central 21-20. With the 2013 Associated Press All-State linebacker Brandon Urin holding up the defense and junior quarterback Jacob Kobach having a stellar offensive year, the Trojans were in the state semifinals for the first time since 2001. Coming in undefeated against Grand Rapids West Catholic, they were hungry to make it to Ford Field. Unfortunately, Clarenceville was unable to finish the Cinderella season, losing to the eventual state champions, but the run that season from the boys in red will no doubt go down in school history.
In this week's edition of Where Are They Now, we're going to reflect on a basketball coach who led his team to their first state championship in 27 years. Let's take it back to where it all began for Romulus's own Nate Oates.
Everything you had on every single play out there, and you were mentally zoned into the whole deal. If we do, like, we win this thing going away.
In 2002, Nate Oates became the head coach of the Romulus Eagles boys basketball team. Over his 11-year career at Romulus, Oates led the team to 7 straight conference championships, 5 Final Four appearances, and the school's first ever state championship in 27 years over Detroit Southeastern in 2013. as a coach and teacher, it's worth noting that his program had a 100% graduation rate, and 40 of his 42 seniors attended college after graduation. He won multiple Coach of the Year awards after the 2012-13 season that helped him gain recognition, and went on to accept an assistant coaching job at the University of Buffalo. In his 2 years as an assistant, the Bulls won their first ever MAC tournament and made their first NCAA tournament appearance. Oates is also credited for recruiting the 2014-15 MAC Player of the Year, Justin Moss. After the season's end in 2015, head coach Bobby Hurley left the Bulls, and just days later, Oates accepted the offer to become the new head coach. Since then, he has led the team to another MAC championship and their second NCAA tournament appearance just this past year. The 2018 MAC Coach of the Year has now signed a contract extension to coach the Bulls until 2023.
When we come back, we'll count down the top 5 male and female athletes from 2013 and much more. But right now, it's time for your first 2013 trivia question. What team did Michigan State defeat in the 2013 Rose Bowl game? Was it Clemson, Stanford, or USC?
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Back again.
You know me.
Pepperoni Asiago. Oh, he's so cute. What's his name?
Pepperoni Asiago.
I just want to eat him up.
Flavor fanatics love us because we invented flavored crust pizza with 100% real mozzarella cheese and fresh dough made daily. Now get meal deals for any budget.
Hungry?
Howie's! The high school football season always starts in Detroit with the Zenith Prep Kickoff Classic. 3 days, 7 games. Michigan's top teams and players competing at Wayne State University with these great matchups on Thursday, August 23rd, Friday, August 24th, and Saturday, August 25th. Tickets on sale now at participating schools. For more information, visit DetroitSports.org. The Zenith Prep Kickoff Classic. The season starts here.
Welcome back to State Champs Yearbook. I bet all you Spartan fans knew the answer to our trivia question. It was Stanford, one of the best games that I've ever watched. But now let's get back to the high school sports and take a look at our top athletes from 2013.
Our first athlete making the list is an inspiration to us all. We captured the ride that Jesus Villa gave us from De La Salle. Born without tibias, his legs were amputated above the knee when he was just 2.5 years old. Competing for the Pilots on the wrestling team, he achieved 20 wins and seized the district title for De La Salle, but that did not stop him from competing in sports. Villa is one of the best wheelchair basketball players around, playing for the Detroit Diehards, but also in hockey, playing for the Michigan Sled Dogs. Villa received a scholarship from the University of Illinois and is currently on the Southwest Minnesota State University wheelchair basketball team. Number 4 on the list was an underclassman highlight reel before taking his talents to California. Detroit Consortium's Josh Jackson was dominant on the court in 2013 as a freshman, averaging 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. Jackson led his team to its first state title in school history in 2014. The 5-star recruit played 1 year of college ball at Kansas and was drafted 4th overall in 2017 by the Phoenix Suns, earning his name on the NBA All-Rookie second team this past season. Our number 3 athlete is a tough bruiser and goal scorer, Dominic Lutz from Livonia Stevenson. In 2013, Lutz was the captain of the Spartans hockey team, scoring 81 points, 43 of them were goals, helping Stevenson win the school's first ever hockey state championship, notching 2 goals in the final game. Lutz was named Warriors Player of the Year. No doubt he was the main ingredient for the 2013 Stevenson hockey team. After high school, once played in the NAHL for the Topeka Roadrunners before heading to the west side of the state where he currently plays for Ferris State. Monte Morris was a 4-year player for Flint Beechers basketball team, winning back-to-back Class C titles in 2012 and 2013. The 4-star recruit is number 2 on the list and was named Mr. Basketball in 2013 and was considered one of the nation's best point guards. Receiving the nickname Little Man Man by his mother when he was just a youngling, Morris is no longer little, as his stats as a high school baller gained the attention of many colleges across the country. Man had an outstanding career for the Cyclones of Iowa State and was selected by the Denver Nuggets in the second round of the 2017 NBA Draft. Morris is looking to lock his spot on the Nuggets roster after having a solid outing in the NBA Summer League this year. The top male athlete from 2013 goes to Brother Rice's Sergio Perkovic. Playing 4 years on the varsity squad under legendary coach Rob Ambrose, Perkovic won 4 state titles for the Warriors and was named captain of the team his junior and senior year. The 2-time All-American was also named Mr. Lacrosse in consecutive years, the only player ever to do just that. Leaving his legacy marked at Brother Rice, Perkovic proved at Notre Dame he has what it takes to win, leading the Irish to 2 Final Fours in 4 years with the Irish. Sergio was drafted 2nd overall in the MLL by the Boston Cannons.
It's time for the top 5 female athletes of 2013. And starting us off at number 5, it's Maddie Lewis of Plymouth Soccer. Maddie joined the team as a junior as she chose to play club soccer for her first 2 years. In her first year, she was a leading goal scorer and named first team All-State. In her senior year, Lewis led the team to their first ever undefeated season, scoring 29 goals and tallying 20 assists. The 2013 Miss Soccer winner chose to play college ball at the University of Michigan after graduating from Plymouth. Next at number 4 is Carly Snyder of Macomb, Dakota Volleyball. Snyder was a 4-year first-team All-Stater and led her team to the school's first volleyball state championship as a junior. Snyder spent a portion of her senior season injured, but was still named 2013 Miss Volleyball. She continued her volleyball career at the University of Florida, where she was a 4-year starter, leading the team in kills as a freshman. Coming in at number 3 and number 2, it's Hannah and Haley Meyer. This twin sister duo from Grosse Pointe South dominated the cross country and track and field games during their time in high school. Hannah was an 11-time state champion, a 4-time champion in the 800, undefeated in the state of Michigan in the 800 and the 1600. Earning All-State honors 14 times in her 4 years, she was crowned Miss Track and Field in 2013.
We push each other to faster times, and we're always supporting our 100 and whatever teammates because we're captains, and we really enjoy the experience together.
Not far behind her, her twin sister Haley was a 2-time state champion and earned All-State honors 3 times. The duo ran together alongside 2 other teammates in the 4x800, becoming the first Michigan team to run the 4x800 relay in under 9 minutes. And at one point held the national record. Both girls went to Duke after their senior year to run cross country and track, but came home in 2015 to run at the University of Michigan. Topping off our list is Freeland basketball star Tori Jankowska. Jankowska was a 4-year starter who earned All-State honorable mention honors as a freshman and All-State first team honors as a sophomore, junior, and senior. She shattered the school record for career points with 2,333. In her senior season, Jankowska was named Gatorade Player of the Year, along with being the 2013 Miss Basketball winner. Jankowska put on the green and white, playing 4 years at Michigan State and becoming the first Spartan to reach 2,000 career points. She was drafted 9th overall in the 2017 WNBA draft by the Chicago Sky. Jankowska is still playing today overseas in the Poland League. We've got a lot more in store for you, so don't go anywhere. We're going to get another exclusive look inside Lawrence Tech and give you our top coaches of the year. But we can't leave you without a trivia question. In 2013, who was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year? Was it Kanye West, Mark Zuckerberg, or Pope Francis? The answer when we come back.
It's time to kick off summer with the official summer craving, because summertime is Coney time with National Coney Island. So grab a Coney, a drink, and a side, and let's kick off summer. National Coney Island, the official craving of summer.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
It's time to kick off summer with the official summer craving, because summertime is Coney time with National Coney Island. So grab a Coney, a drink, and a side, and let's kick off summer. National Coney Island, the official craving of summer.
It's time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. The computer science program at LTU prepares students to meet the challenges of this exciting and evolving industry.
I've always had a real passion for mathematics, and I've had a real passion for computers, and computer science is really a great combination of those two things.
It's a lot of puzzle solving, it's very creative science. I was always very into writing, so I get to use the more creative talents that I was looking for, as opposed to just straight math.
Interest in computer science continues to grow as the Girls Who Code movement has taken off over the past few years. Girls Who Code is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to closing the gender gap in technology. There are several LTU students that volunteer with the Girls Who Code after-school programs as a way to get more girls involved in computer science.
They have pre-made lesson plans, so what I do is I help them if they need any sort of help, if they need any explanations, so I clarify what the terms mean and fix bugs, that sort of thing. They can hold their own amongst the people here. They're fantastic at what they do, and I'm so glad.
If you are interested in learning more about the computer science program at LTU, head over to their website, ltu.edu.
Welcome back. I hope everyone has their answers to that second trivia question ready, because here it is. Pope Francis was your Time Magazine Person of the Year in 2013. And now let's keep things going with your top coaches from 2013.
And we begin at number 5 with Christine Grunwald of East Grand Rapids Volleyball. Going into that year, the school has totaled 121 state championships, and volleyball is one of the sports where they came up short to put a trophy in the school's case. Grunwald and her Pioneer squad swept Birmingham Marion in 3 games in the 2013 Class A final to get its first ever volleyball state title in school history. We go to our number 4 coach, Buster Sunday, the baseball coach over at Madison Heights Bishop Foley. They won the Division III state title in 2011 and 2012. Sunday would lead his ventures to a 12-5 win over Granville Calvin Christian and become the first school to win 3 straight baseball state championships in any division. Let's go to the ice for our number 3 coach. David Mitchell of Livonia Stevenson was behind the bench for the Spartans for 5 years heading into the season, and the school was still in search for its first ever hockey state title. Livonia Stevenson will make it to the Division II final, and led by our Hockey Player of the Year winner, Dominic Lutz, Mitchell and his Spartans would go on to beat Heartland 5-4 to get the school's first ever state title. Moving now to number 2, Al Fracassa at Birmingham Brother Rice. Coach Fracassa was in his final season at the helm at Brother Rice. the Warriors were going for its third straight Division II football state title. Led by our 2014 Mr. Football winner, Alex Malzone, Brother Rice would beat Muskegon for the second year in a row in the state final, 38-21, and Coach Fracassa's final game as head coach. He finished his coaching career with 430 wins and 13 state championships. And to our number one coach of 2013, we head to the UP for Doreen Ingles, the girls basketball coach at St. Ignace. The Ingles story is well known around the state. Doreen is confined to a wheelchair after being paralyzed since giving birth to her second child. But that doesn't keep her away from the sideline. In 2013, St. Ignace won the Class D state crown over Waterford Our Lady of the Lakes. It was Ingles' sixth state championship and went on to win 2 more titles in 2014 and 2015.
"2013 was a memorable year, and we still have more for you. When we come back, we'll count down the plays that definitely made the highlight reel. But first, one last trivia question. What longtime Detroit professional sports coach retired in 2013? Was it Jim Leland, Mike Babcock, or Larry Brown?
It's tough to improve on an original, and SnefCamp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Come see the one and only Raminator starting Friday, July 27, and catch all the car-crushing monster truck action up close and personal starting at noon on Saturday the 28th. Bring the whole family for the spectacular show, part of the summer clearance event at SnefCamp on Telegraph at Plymouth Road in Redford.
SnefCamp, Metro Detroit's original. SnefCamp, SnefCamp.
My passion is architecture. I don't want to sit around passively studying. I need to create. In our architecture studios at Lawrence Tech, we collaborate with students, faculty, and professionals from around the world. And from day one, we design using the same industry standard software that architecture firms use. I really feel like I'm designing my own future here. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Did you know that one of the world's most unusual museums is right here in Metro Detroit?
That's right.
Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum is home to thousands of mechanical oddities,
Many of them rare and one of a kind.
Did you know they also have the area's largest pinball collection?
Oh yeah!
Plus, they have the best classic 80s video arcade games
And countless new ones.
Have your next party at Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum.
or just stop by today to have some fun.
Welcome back. If you guys guessed Jim Leland for that last trivia question, you are correct. The longtime Tigers head coach retired in 2013. Now let's get you our top 5 male and female athletes from the year.
First on the list is E.C. Matthews from Romulus High School in the Class A quarterfinal versus Pershing. Off the steal, Matthews going the other way, causing some nerve damage with that dunk. He helped lead the Eagles to victory with a game-high 29 points. Taking the number 4 spot would be Clarkston Lacrosse. In a late-season matchup, number 2 ranked Clarkston traveled to take on number 6 ranked Cranbrook. In overtime, the game tied at 12. The senior midi, A.J. Kowal, drives down the left alley and buries the game winner to beat Cranbrook for the first time in school history, 13-12 the final. At the University of Michigan for our number 3 play, Joe Deere from Temperance Bedford with the chip from 30 yards out, and it would drop for the Eagle on the par 4. He would shoot an 80 on the day and place in the top 10 overall. Coming in at number 2, Brother Rice up against Muskegon for the second year in the Division II state championship. A pair of U of M commits connect as Alex Malzone finds Grant Perry, who makes a one-handed snag and in for 6, as the Warriors would win their 3rd straight state title, 38-21. Topping the list is Evan Toth of Detroit Catholic Central. After losing the final match in the 2011 Team Wrestling State Finals that gave Oxford the title, Toth finally had redemption in 2013. In the last minute, down 9-2, only a pin would seal the Shamrocks' victory, and Toth delivers.
one of the greatest finishes to a team wrestling finals, and CC gets the repeat as back-to-back state champions.
Feels awesome. I've been in that position before, and last time I wasn't really happy feeling, and this time I pulled it off and got a state championship.
Let's get into the top female plays of 2013. Starting us off at number 5 is Ann Arbor Skyline Girls Soccer. In the final minutes, down by 1, Rael Widsith fires a beautiful shot over the Saline goalie and would drop into the back of the net to tie the ball game. Coming in at number 4 is St. Ignace junior Kelly Wright, getting the steal and hustling down on the fast break, and finishes with the slick 360 spin into the layup in the state championship win over Our Lady of the Lakes. At number 3, we have Country Day hosting Notre Dame Prep for some girls soccer. In the first OT, Sarah Mazur would fight through a few defenders and let one go that would beat the keeper, as the Irish would go on to win 1-0. Up to number 2, and it's Matawan softball, tied at 3 in the 8th inning with the bases loaded. Senior Abby Stoner takes a swing and blasts it over the left field wall for a grand slam, her second home run of the game, and that would lift them to victory. We stay on the diamond for the number 1 play of 2013. In the 9th inning, tied at 0s of the D3 state championship, Dundee's Vanessa Ewing sends the pitch out of the park for a 3-run shot. She would strike out the last batter to end the game, as her squad would come out victorious 3-0. Thank you for joining us on our 2013 edition of the Yearbook. Join us next week for a look at the best football games over the past 15 years. Football season is almost back. A big thank you to our sponsors for making this show possible. And guys, if you don't already, you have to connect with us on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at StateChampsNet. You'll have everything high school sports all year round. I'm Daniela Bruce, and we will see you next time.
State Champs Yearbook is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And National Coney Island. Celebrate National Hot Dog Month at National Coney Island, home of the official craving of summer. National Coney Island, doggone good.